Hi. Hello. I'm too tired to play Destiny, so we're gonna play poker instead. Yeah. I don't know what you're from. I should turn this down for me. It's a little loud. There, that helps. Don't need to know how to play. I'm good.
Good luck, human.
Thank you. Hello? The inventory. I'm not gonna skip because this is part of the experience. Pizza. I don't know who you are, but you're free. Oh shit!
Good game. Let's do it again sometime. Oh, hey, it's you. Alright. Come on, I'll lead you in. The name's Samson. Brock Samson. This friggin' place is like a maze.
Ah, Mr. Sampson, I'd lost track of you for a moment. And you've brought the player! Splendid! On behalf of everyone at the inventory, I cannot begin to express our unbridled elation to see you return for another night of high-stakes poker.
Yeah. Speaking of high stakes, things may have gotten stabby over in the Mumbly Peg room.
Mr. Sampson, I once again remind you that the inventory is not your personal abattoir.
Yeah, send the cleaning bill to Venture Industries.
That's what you said the last time.
Moxie!
As always, I am Commodore Reginald Van Winslow, retired, and I will
Hey,
be your
sweet
host for
cheeks.
tonight's
How
perilous
about some
voyage
smokes?
on the seas of chance.
Thanks, babe.
Hey, Reggie, these new chairs are great. It's like my keister is being held aloft by the wings of tiny velvet angels.
Let me try, Sam.
I'm afraid there's no room at the table for your +1, Sam.
That's okay. Max will make his own fun.
Come out with your arms akimbo, Mendoza!
So when do we get this clan back on the road?
In a few minutes, we're still waiting for
Hello, future losers!
our remaining contestants.
But seriously, whose HDMI port do I have to kiss to get a drink around here? Ooh, I really love what you've done with the place. Very, Boardwalk Empire meets Silence of the Lambs.
As I was saying, your
Can we
seat
get
of...
going? Steve and I have a tea time at Spyglass.
I suppose we should. I'd hoped our final contestant would be here by now, but it appears that we'll be one short tonight.
It is Ash!
Deal me.
Played poker in a minute, so I might be a little rusty. Well,
Tonight's tournaments have a $20,000 buy-in.
that's an
Everything seems to be in
well, I mean,
order.
it's high stakes
Chips are
poker,
stacked,
so.
the deck is shuffled. Let the tournament begin! Gentlemen, I leave you to the tender mercies of GLaDOS.
Good evening.
Great!
What the
Fountains
hell?
of Wayne!
Hubba hubba!
This completes the first test of the contestants' poker faces. The bad news is you all failed miserably. The good news is you appear
GLaDOS
to be
takes
even
some
more.
getting used to.
The name of the game is Texas Hold'em.
Yeah, I can play Texas Hold'em. In poker, players create hands of 5 cards. Poker is played for money, goods, services, and bragging rights. It's also an excuse to hang out with friends and chew the fat. I'm lonely. What? Texas Hold'em players are dealt 2 cards. Yeah, I know that. It was created when the El Paso Dealers Union complained of wrist strain when dealing a full 5-card hand. After a lengthy strike by the insufferable Louds, this stately variation was born. That's actually great. In Texas Hold'em, you may use your best 5 cards out of the 7 to create your hand. Yes. 2 players to the left of the dealer. To the left of the dealer post the blinds. Small antes that all players must match to stay in the hand. Yeah, so essentially 2 players put in their blinds and then the rest of the players have to match if they want to stand. The 2 cards dealt face down to you are the basis of your hand. They are known as the hole cards. I don't need to know this. I know how to play poker. I am starting off with a damn good hand.
Nah.
Nah.
Nah. Call.
Everybody, I'll check.
Checorema.
I'm gonna bet. I'm gonna bet a grand.
Interesting. No, wait. What's the opposite of that? I'll call. Check.
Yeah, I'll check.
Check. I think I'll call.
Okay.
The player has a pair of kings. Sam has ace high. The player wins the hand.
Hell yeah. Hang on, wait. One second. Yeah, I'll be back. Continue tournament. Can I not help in options? That's what I want. Turn this music down. Yeah, there we go.
Call.
I hope all this trash is recyclable.
Oh, sorry. These cards just reminded me of something funny Max said about sucking chest wounds. Fold.
Really?
Oh, nice. Yeah, really? Fuck you.
You hear they're doing a movie version of Who's the Boss?
Son of a bitch!
Why can't Hollywood let our childhood icons die a dignified death instead of parading them around like rotting zombies?
Son of a bitch.
Or, you know, at least have the creative cojones to do some sort of ironic pastiche thing instead of just pissing all over the original material. Damn it, Judith Light deserves better!
We never watched the original. Catherine Hellman's smile gave Max seizures.
Way to go out on a limb there, Captain Courageous.
I'm not
Oh.
betting a lot. Because, like, A, I haven't played poker in a while, and
This
B,
is a tough decision. Call.
never mind. I guess I am betting big. I'll do 15.
Ooh, impressive.
I'm in.
I call.
Alright. Lay 'em down, boys.
Mr. Trap has a pair of threes. The player has 3 of a kind. Brock has 10 high. The player wins.
Not bad, Spanky.
I know how to play poker. I promise.
Wild deadites couldn't keep me out of this party.
I call.
I'll call.
I'll raise that.
How much?
Not this time.
Wendy and I could repair the Oldsmobile with that money. I call.
Hey, I just had a great idea. You should totally ditch those venture losers and bodyguard for me.
I think you need a reboot there, Twiki.
That'll be great. You can escort me across the deadly planet of Pandora as I complete my epic quest for power, glory, and badass weaponry.
Give it a rest, Pinocchio.
Oh, come on. What can that Doc Venture guy give you that I can't?
How about a voice that doesn't make me want to rip his arms out of his sockets?
Touche. Interesting fold.
Fold. I don't think I had nothing. 4 and a 9 and
Ash
2 kings and a
wraps the
queen.
pot.
Nah, I ain't going on
That
that.
was a little too easy.
You got 20,000 out of it. Shut up. Actually, I think you put in half of that, so.
Call.
I don't know. Raise.
Fold.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm in.
Fold.
Yeah, I'll
Nice
call
to
you.
see I'm not the only one who can get goaded into a horrible decision.
Check.
Say, do any of you guys know anything about trading cards? What, you want this spot? Go ahead. Take it from me.
You going all in?
Really?
Yeah, he's going all in. I think he's bluffing.
I don't want to alarm you, but I think you're having a psychotic break.
Possibly, but we're not gonna worry about that. There's an ace and a queen.
Nice.
I have an ace and a jack. Come on. Fuck.
Come on, baby. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
The
he
player
got that
has
one.
A pair of aces. Brock Sampson has 2 pair. Brock wins the hand.
It's no shame in losing to a superior opponent, Spanky.
That was a stupid decision.
Like I was saying, hey, do any of you guys know anything about trading cards?
Not since I discovered girls.
Well, I might know a few things. Why?
Well, there was an incident at the Venture compound yesterday, and well, Dean's shoebox of collectible trading cards kinda got hit by some stray flamethrower fire.
On Pandora, we keep our shoes in fireproof lockers.
Well, I figure I got about 3 or 4 days to replace them before Dean notices they're missing, but I don't know where to start.
What kind of cards are we talking about here? Baseball? Wacky packages? Aces of Mirth?
Well, according to Dean's database, it's a full set of alien invasion cards.
Well, that's gonna be difficult.
Sam takes the pot.
That was easy. Too easy.
Now that you've played a few hands without bleeding all over the cards, it's time to move the blinds up to 600 and 1200.
I'm not very talkative.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh.
Alien Invasion cards, published in 1964, were a series of 255 collectible cards that depicted a fictional alien invasion of Earth. Due to their lurid tableaus and violent imagery, they were quickly yanked off the market. As of 2012, only a few hundred intact sets are known to have survived.
Oh,
Oh,
man,
really?
I had a few alien invasion cards when I was a kid. Practically had to trade away my bike to get them.
So you're saying I'm screwed?
Probably, but I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. Wait, you said 255 cards, right?
Yes.
I could swear Dean's database listed 256 cards.
It's probably a typo. Have you seen the way teenagers type these days?
Yeah.
I wonder what'll happen if I throw in a few chips, like so.
Well, in that case, I'll call you.
I call.
Okay, I'll bet.
Don't know what that was, but I'll
Yeah,
call it.
I think I can afford that.
Call.
I might lose this round.
Checo.
Wait, then jack. Check.
Check.
I knew I should have paid more attention in algebra. Okay.
He's gonna raise.
I'll
Yeah. Or bet. He's gonna bet.
Just remember, it's only a game. Call.
Ooh, this is not going to end well.
Probably not.
Yeah, I'm in.
Call.
Mr. Sampson has a pair of jacks. The player has a pair of queens. Ashley has ace high. Sam has a pair of queens. The player wins.
I
with the
knew I
10
had
kicker.
something there. Okay. Garbage.
Oh, great! More sucky hole cards.
Nuh-uh. Why do we have dreams about flying?
Sybil says that flying dreams are all about feelings of freedom, or something like that.
I'm not talking about that head shrinker stuff. Why is flying something we even think we can do in our dreams? It's not like we can do it in real life.
Big deal. In some of my dreams, I'm kicking the sun in the crotch. Dreams are weird like that, you know.
All in.
Sam, no! Think of the children.
What children?
Impressive.
That feels like a bluff. Do I want to take that chance? I have a pair. Yeah, why
Well, I
not?
probably wouldn't have done that,
Yeah,
but I'm not yet.
that's true.
Call.
Well, there you go, doing the thing you said you wouldn't do. 17.
I'm all
check.
fucking in.
Great day in the morning.
Yeah, I'll set that one
Holding.
out.
But you could have lost so much money.
Yeah, I know, that's the point. Yeah, he had a better pair than me.
Alrighty.
That was smart of me. What do I have?
Oh!
Fuck all.
Rock Sampson has a straight. Sam has a straight. Sam wins with the high straight.
The next time you play, you might want to have better cards.
I'm trying, Sam.
Mr.
Fuck.
Sampson, your pupils are dilating.
Good hand. Oh, seriously? Well played.
Anyway,
Chill,
like I was
Brock.
saying.
Chill.
Sure. But you've had experience with kicking things in the crotch. Your body knows what that feels like. But none of us has ever flown. We don't know what that feels like because it's impossible. But we all have flying dreams, right?
What are you getting at?
What if, millions of years ago, humans used to fly?
You're dangerously close to blowing my mind, Ash.
Think about it. Flying dreams, Superman, Peter Pan. What if it's all an attempt by our brains to remind us how to fly.
That's, crazy talk, Williams.
Agreed.
Is it?
It
Or
sounds
is it the
crazy.
sanest thing you've ever heard?
Nah, it's crazy.
Damn it, all in.
Who the what now? I fold.
Who dug it? That's a lot of small. All in.
Nope.
Agreed.
Really?
Yeah, that ain't worth it. Yeah, I knew I was gonna get screwed there. Ain't no way.
That's the stuff.
I'm not sure what you could get. Well.
Oh, come on.
Mr. Sampson has 2 pair, and Ash has a full house. Ash wins.
Come to daddy.
Brock Sampson has been eliminated.
Oh, son of a bitch. You guys are smarter than you look.
Bye, Brock. See you in the next hand. Or in the next game, I guess. Call.
I'll fold.
Buckle up. It's gonna be a bumpy hand.
I'll check.
Think. All right. All in.
Oh, fuzz nuggets. Don't be scared by the chips. Don't be scared by the chips. I fold.
I don't know what that dinging means, but I fold.
If you're folding because you're too embarrassed to admit that you've forgotten the rules, just nod your head. I promise not to tell anyone.
No, I know the rules.
Ash grabs the pot.
Ha! Nothing can stop me now.
You gained like $2,000 out of that, dude. I wouldn't be bragging. I'm pretty sure you bluffed, but I don't care.
Call.
Yeah, I'll call. What's your story, Juicebox?
Oh, I'm nothing special. I mean, I was the leader of a glorious rebellion that came within a gnat's whisker of tumbling the fascist power structure of an exotic alien world.
Not bad.
But now I'm just a humble robot, last of my kind, trying to get by in a cold, cruel universe.
That's one hell of a story arc you got there.
I know! I'm trying to sell it to J.J. Abrams, but I need a third act.
Oh, that's me. Call.
Call!
I'll check.
Sorry, I was check.
Jack?
Yeah, I'll bet.
How much? Not a
I
lot.
call.
I call.
Nah.
Check.
But that's
Is that a big bet?
no.
I've kinda
No,
lost track.
I wouldn't call that a big bet.
Call.
I call.
The player has a straight. Mr. Williams has a pair of 9s. Sam has king high. The player wins the hand.
Hell
Of
yeah.
course you won with those cards. Even Steve could have won with those cards. And all he can say is, hey-o. Shut the f*** up, Steve. People say I'm annoying.
It's time to raise the blinds to 800
I love
and
this game.
1600.
I'm playing poker by myself. Oh,
I'll fold.
I fold.
Think.
I call.
I'm going all in.
Great day in the morning.
I'll call it.
I know something you don't know. Not about this hand, just generally.
You win. No way in hell.
Any chance for a redeal?
The little robot has 2 pair, and the player has 2 pair. The player wins with the higher pairs.
I don't think even Harry Molman would have messed up that hand.
The robot from Pandora is out of chips.
Fortunately, my stake in this tournament has been funded by a generous grant from the fine folks at Gearbox Software. What? What do you mean, unapproved expenses? I'm doing cross-promotional work here. But, hello?
This would technically count as cross-promotional work, wouldn't it?
When the movie comes out, I am out of here.
They're not gonna make them. I don't know. It'd be okay, but they're not gonna make one. Call.
Yeah, I'm in.
Check.
Hey, Sam. You're technically a cop, right?
He's a maniac cop.
Yeah, we're cops.
Isn't it kind of your job to shut down illegal gambling joints?
Well, the inventory's a little out of our jurisdiction. And you know the old saying.
Whatever happens in the omnidimensional accretion nexus stays in the omnidimensional accretion nexus.
Call?
No, I don't want to call that. I don't have much of anything.
The player has a pair of kings. Ash has a pair of kings. Sam has a pair of kings. The player wins with an
Oh.
ace kicker.
Nope.
I'll call. All right, time to separate the cottons from the lacy unmentionables.
Impressive.
Sure. Yeah, fuck all.
Crab cakes.
The player has a flush. Sam has a pair of jacks. The player wins. Congratulations. You've converted a nearly unbeatable hand into a victory. Sam has been eliminated.
I think I've learned a very important lesson tonight.
Wheat bread is not an effective coagulant.
It's cute when you jam words together like you know what they mean.
Fantastic. Told you I know how to play poker.
You're still here?
Yeah. You darn tootin' I'm still here. Okay, I'll see where this
Check.
goes.
Well, I'm all in.
Ash grabs the pot.
I didn't have a whole lot to go
Alright.
on there.
Super groovy.
Yeah, I didn't have fuck all. He's got some playing money now, though.
Yeah, I'm in.
Your boldness is palpable. Victory is so close now, for one of you.
I'll bet. I'm trying to figure out what you're thinking, and it's making my brain hurt. All in.
I'll call you on that.
Mr. Williams has two pair. The player has a pair of fives. Ash wins the hand.
Another pot for me? You shouldn't have.
Damn it. Okay, that's fine.
At the turn, the blinds will now be 1,000 and 2,000. Bing.
Bing.
Hold on. I'm gonna see that bet, then hide it under a pile of chips so it won't get embarrassed.
I didn't bet.
Yep, that's a tough decision, all right.
I could bluff his ass so hard right now. I'm gonna call him instead.
Okay, I'll bet.
I'm making stupid decisions.
All in.
Ain't no fucking way. Yeah. I fucking knew it. You can't bluff me that many times and get away with it.
Crap!
Ash has a pair of nines, and our silent friend has a pair of nines. The player wins with the king kicker.
Congratulations on your first tournament victory! In addition to your significant financial winnings, management would like to reward you with these celebratory inventory tokens.
I would like money,
That
please.
Wendy's
Thank
gonna
you.
kill me.
Yeah, thanks. Should have probably. I know what that is.
Welcome
Again.
back, poker enthusiast. While you were away, our engineers completed construction of the inventory's brand new Bounty Challenge Randomizer. Splendid! Now the onus is on you. Simply complete these 3 simple tasks, and an opportunity to compete for a magnificent treasure will avail itself. As always, the tournament buy-in is $20,000.
Hey, where'd my money go?
To a pleasant upstate farm where it has room to play with all its currency friends.
Yeah, I'm in.
Heyo. Shut
Nope.
the fuck up, Steve. Don't call it.
I call.
Check.
Let's bet.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I would have anything.
Rock steals the pot.
I could do this all night.
Max would love these last few hands. But then again, Max also loves poking himself in the eye with a stick.
Hey, Sam, I think I've hit brain.
I call.
Yeah, I call.
Sometimes I wish I had a giant mandible like you guys.
Hey, who gave you permission to look at my mandible?
Talking about our chins, dumbass.
Oh, I knew that.
You two have such manly dame-swooning jawbones, while I'm stuck with this petite little thing.
It's not the size of your chin, Sam. It's what you do with it that counts.
Nope.
Check. Okay, then. I call. Check.
See how much money I can rake out of you.
Way to go out on a limb there, Captain Courageous. I call.
The player has 2 pair. And Mr. Williams has a pair
Fuck
of
all.
sevens. The player wins the hand.
Mr. Williams has fuck all.
Old.
And I'm out.
Yeah, I'll call.
Check.
I'll check.
Check.
What? Do I have a booger on my nose?
I'm just trying to figure out where your gas cap is.
Gas cap? Good sir, I am offended. All claptrap units run on an advanced form of fusion, one that is both carbon neutral and remarkably affordable to the average consumer.
If you're running on fusion, then why am I smelling diesel fumes?
Oh, that's my aftershave. Nothing drives the lady robots crazy like a few dabs of burning hydrocarbons behind the audio sensors. Oh yeah!
Sam takes the pot.
It's a good thing you all dropped out. I had a royal butterfly.
That's not a real hand.
Not yet.
I had a royal butterfly.
Anyhow, it's true. It's driving me insane. Just like Lizzie Borden.
I don't know who Lizzie Borden is.
I call.
Let's raise.
I call.
Oh, call.
I am so into these cards.
I bet.
No mercy.
I fold.
Ah. All in, baby.
I call. Check. I'll check.
Ooh, decisive.
The player has a pair of 5s. Ashley
God
has
damn.
3 of
Alright.
a 5. Sam has a pair of 10s. On the side pot, Sam wins the hand. And on the main pot, Mr. Williams wins the pot.
It's good to be the king.
I'll raise that.
Call.
You know what really ticks me off? when some jackpot tries to blow my circuitry with some lame-o stunt he saw in a Star Trek rerun.
What, like everything I say is a lie?
Yeah, like that. What? Do they think I'll just lock up because of some teeny tiny logical paradox?
It is rather insulting. I learned how to avoid paradox traps while I was still in beta.
So what if everything Sam says is a lie? That doesn't mean that he's lying about that, right? Because then he'd be telling the truth. And, oh, no.
Wait, have shit. I wasn't gonna put
That
$6
was
grand
a
down on
shining
that.
moment in the history of robot kind.
And I'm back.
I'm gonna bet.
Call.
Yeah, I didn't have a thing in that end. Or no way in hell. Had a 3 and a 7.
Not this time.
Ash grabs the pot.
Someone get a hose, cause I'm on fire, baby.
The blinds are now 600 and 1200.
Looks like there's a lot of love in the room tonight. Manly, pokery love.
Yeah, I'll call.
I think I'll call.
I'll call.
I'm detecting an alarming level of chronoton emissions in the general vicinity. Are any of you time travelers?
I think I'm from the future. Does that count?
I put Edgar Allan Poe in a headlock one time. That was pretty cool.
I kind of fell into the 14th century once, but that was totally not my fault.
Time travel, time travel. Let me see. Well, Max and I went back to ancient Egypt,
I'll call
visited
that.
our teenage selves, quizzed our ancient creaky selves, mind melded with our great-grandfathers,
Accidentally created a pair of temporal clones.
fought a trio of time-traveling mariachis, and oh yeah, messed around with the beginning of time once or twice. Does that count?
Enough of this romper room garbage!
Who the what now? Let's go all in.
Great day in the morning.
Nah.
Yeah. Yeah.
A fold. How fascinating.
Exactly what I had.
Oh!
Good thing I folded too. I wasn't beating that.
Whoa, mama.
Claptrap has 2 pair. Brock has a pair of queens. Claptrap wins.
That's what you get when you screw with the clap.
There was probably a better way to phrase that.
Brock Samson has been eliminated.
You know, my mom warned me against playing poker with dogs, robots, cripples, and mutes. Guess I should have listened to her.
Look anywhere for next hand. Yay, more garbage. I'll call
If
that.
you had cards like these, you'd pay anything to see the flop. But for now, I'll just call.
Yeah, I'm in.
Checorema.
I'll check that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll check.
Bet.
Nope.
It's times like this I wish I had Max's devil-may-care attitude about money.
Hey, Sam! I'm wadding up 20s and making it grapple. Whee! Money!
I'll call you. 2, 3.
Check, check, check. Such a boring word.
Check.
Check.
That's a check.
Mr. Funny Chips has a pair of 3s, and you have a pair of 3s.
I don't think I would have had the stones to stick with that hand.
Claptrap wins with a queen kicker.
Ooh,
Again? You shouldn't have.
I am not doing good right now.
Call.
Call.
I like the cut of these cards, Jib. I'm in.
I didn't realize cards had jibs.
Or that you could cut them.
Check.
Oh! And I'm out.
Fold.
Raise.
All right.
Yes.
I'm on a 5. God damn it.
Yippee!
The player has 3
I
of a
got
kind.
fucking
Sam
screwed.
has
Fuck
a
you.
Full house. Sam wins.
Come to Papa, little chips.
Don't anthropomorphize the money, Max. I mean, Sam.
The player has busted out and must leave the table before everyone starts laughing.
Better luck next time, kid.
I was doing okay. Do I want to watch the rest? Do we want to watch the rest? Watch the rest. See how this plays out. Fuck it.
I call.
I'll call that.
Check.
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 I'll bet.
Calling.
Nuh-uh.
Checking.
This may look like a small bet, but just wait until it metastasizes.
Damn, G. Look at all that cheddar. I call. I'll check that.
I haven't seen so many weak-kneed checks since Max won the Eastern Bloc karaoke finals.
Alles klar, de Kommissar?
Claptrap has a pair of 3s. Sam has a pair of 2s.
Yep.
Claptrap wins the hand.
Woo, that's gonna hurt.
Most poker professionals fold over 50% of the time. But hey, what do they know?
This is gonna take forever, and I want to play more, so we're just gonna go again. I don't know what Omaha is.
Back for another round of high-stakes excitement, eh? Splendid! And just in time for a momentous announcement as well.
You finally replaced the urinal cakes.
Yes, and we've renewed our liquor license.
All right!
Libations may be purchased with the inventory tokens you've acquired. Be warned that the inventory will not be held responsible for the deleterious effects that alcoholic spirits may have on your gameplay.
Della what?
And with that disclaimer out of the way, on with the tournament! If you'll all be so kind as to ante up.
Yep.
Fold.
Call.
Call.
Check.
It's a lot easier deciding which Deadite to shoot. Let's prime the pump.
Fold.
Sure. Why not? Do something
Not
stupid.
this time.
I just hope you give me an ace. That's not an ace.
Check.
Yeah.
Check.
I think your mouth's writing checks that haven't been properly endorsed.
Ugh, mouth checks.
The player has 2 pair. And Ash has 2 pair. The player wins with an ace kicker.
Damn straight.
Let's raise.
So, you're a dog.
For certain values of dog, yeah.
And you, Flapsnap,
Claptrap!
you're some kind of robot?
I'm also a ninja.
And our host is a pirate.
I'm more of a retired raconteur these days.
And none of you are weirded out by this?
Nope.
Hey,
I get weirder things in my sandwiches.
Okay, then.
I'm gonna bet.
Folding? But you could have lost so much money.
Yeah, that's why I'm folding.
Brock steals the pot.
I could do this all night.
I could have maybe bluffed him, but I wasn't gonna try.
Calling.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Looks like I'm folding. Again.
Raise.
Nah.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm in.
Didn't you guys have a big
Oh,
election
I
around
know.
here a few months ago?
Don't remind me.
Hey, who'd you vote for?
It's called a secret ballot for a reason, Diebold Head.
I voted to re-elect President Superball. I like a commander-in-chief who's enigmatic and glowy.
I, didn't vote.
Dude, lame. If you don't vote, you can't whine.
I was gonna vote, but on election day, this horde of Deadites showed up at my polling place. And by the time I was finished with all the horde repelling, the polls were closed.
Well, that doesn't seem fair.
It's probably just as well. I was gonna flip a coin anyway.
Ooh, a fold. Snaky.
I had fuck all in that
Oh,
hand.
check.
I'll check that.
Yeah. what-
Mr. Williams has a pair of kings. Mr. Sampson has a pair of kings. Brock wins with the 10 kicker.
Am I on a roll, or do you guys really suck at this?
Huh. Okay, raise.
I fold.
Sure, why not?
I call.
Oh, I hate you. Fuck you.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Nah. Am I eating crazy chips, or did you used to have a different voice?
Oh, you mean more like this? Hello!
That's it. What happened to it?
Criminals used to laugh at me. They said my voice was too goofy, so I got a voice coach. And now, when I say freeze, dirtbags, the dirtbags really freeze.
Rock steals the pot.
Fear's a bitch, isn't it?
Guy's kicking ass tonight. Alright.
Anywho, okay, what's his excuse?
Max just fell in love with his Jason Alexander impersonation one day, and it kind of stuck. Considering the alternatives, I kind of dodged a bullet there.
And hey, what is the deal with antipasta? Does it blow up when it touches regular pasta? I mean, come on!
Call.
I'll call that.
All right. All in.
Big mistake, Junior.
I call.
I feel lucky. What about you, punk?
Fold.
My God, I am getting
Checo.
fuck all in this. Check.
If this hand were any more exciting, I'd fall into a coma.
You ain't got shit.
I'll check.
Let's bet.
I'm washing my hands of this hand before I get sepsis.
Fine, whatever, I call. Well,
Yeah, that was probably the right move.
I ain't got shit.
I'm not sure whether this hand's getting interesting or stupid. Check.
Ashley has 2 pair. Rock Samson has a pair of 8s.
What about the side pot? Did the game break? What happened? I think the game broke. Okay, well, in that case, I guess we'll play a new tournament then. I mean, I wasn't winning anyway. I was kind of getting shit on, but
If you'll all take your seats, we can get started. I assume that everyone has brought the requisite $20,000 buy-in for tonight's tournament.
Didn't the buy-in used to be $10,000?
It was, but the owner theorized that upping the stakes would bring in a better class of competitors.
Okay, that explains how you snagged a bunch of multimedia megastars like yours truly. But what about Captain Lamo over there?
It's only a theory.
Gentleman and Claptrap.
I fold.
Sure, why not?
So, does anyone have any 5s? Raise.
I'll fold.
nah, not this early.
I wouldn't give these cards to my 12th worst enemy.
12th worst?
1 through 11 are dead. Wouldn't be much point.
Claptrap steals the blinds.
Thanks for the free money, everybody.
I'll raise them.
Call.
You're killing me here, GLaDOS.
If I were actually killing you, there would be a lot more screaming and irony.
Wait a minute. This run of crummy cards is just one of your twisted little experiments, isn't it?
Maybe. Or maybe you're just too cowardly to turn lemons into lemonade.
Sam!
You got another dog question, don't you?
Seriously, can you blame me? How often does a guy get a chance to chat up a talking dog? It's like interviewing a unicorn.
Fine. 3 questions. But nothing about my privates or floor scooting.
Okay. 1, can you eat chocolate? 2, do you date humans or other talking dogs? And 3, can you sense earthquakes before they happen?
1, yes, but I shouldn't, because it goes straight to my hips. 2, don't tell anyone, but I'm kind of off the market right now. And 3, dogs don't detect quakes, but sometimes we cause them.
Come on, in.
Ah, fuzz nuggets.
The look in your eyes says I've got you by the balls.
Eat my ass.
Really?
Great day in the morning.
You got a pair of jacks, I got a fucking straight. Eat my ass.
Son of a bitch!
The player has a straight. Brock has 2 pair. The player wins. That's a relief. I was worried you might screw that up again. Brock Samson has been eliminated. Brock, do you require assistance?
I'm fine.
He's upset.
I'll fold.
Now I'm a little more comfortable.
This is gonna get ugly, isn't it?
As far as money
Call.
goes, is what I mean. 8 things. Take 2 pots in a row.
Check.
Check.
I'll bet.
I fold.
I'll call. Five, 6.
Yeah, I'll bet. Trying to read my face for tells, huh? Well, good luck with that. I've taken so many blows to the head that the muscles in my face twitch for no damn reason at all. See?
I'll call you. Please give me a queen, you piece of shit.
All in.
Ah, fuzz nuggets.
You should know that a Williams never bluffs. Except when we do.
That's 11,000.
The player has ace high. And Mr. Williams has a flush.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Gutsy and stupid. Well done.
Ash wins.
You gotta be.
Alright.
Well, that's fine. Whatever. I swear I thought he was bluffing. My god. I ain't
What's it
hurting
like living
too
in black
bad.
and white?
Well, that's actually an old wives' tale, like the one about representative democracy. Dogs can see in color. It just looks like this.
Whoa! I am totally tripping balls right now.
We can also see fear and smell sarcasm.
Ooh, impressive.
Hey!
Hey, it works! Check, please.
I don't have shit.
Eche, Oozer's Lay.
I'll check.
I don't
Way to
have-
go out on a limb there, Captain Courageous.
I ain't got fuck
Check
all.
it
Shut up.
ready.
I know you
Bet.
can't hear me. How much?
judicious poker player knows the importance of a well-timed fold. And then there's you.
I'm out.
God damn it.
Ash grabs the pot.
Another pot for me? You shouldn't have.
I like this.
If I'd wanted someone to fling garbage at me all night, I could have stayed home watching C-SPAN.
Call.
Raise. Call, fold. It's all the same to me.
I'm gonna do something stupid instead.
I call. I'm all in.
Who the what now?
Yep, that's a tough decision, all right.
Yeah, that is. That's a pot of 50 grand. But is he bluffing? I'm gonna fold.
Ash grabs the pot.
Poker ain't a game for cowards.
You appear to be nodding off. Let's see if moving the blinds up to 600 and 1200 gets your attention.
Oh,
You're more emotional than most of the robots I've met.
All CL4P TP general purpose robots are equipped with 8th generation emotive resonators, allowing them to mimic a panoply of human emotions, ranging from sarcastic sympathy to wildly unbridled enthusiasm.
So you don't actually feel emotions, you just fake them?
Who the what now?
Whoa.
Great day in the morning.
Yeah, I can see where this is going. Ciao!
Looks like I'm all in. Never bring a knife to a chainsaw fight, kids.
come on, give me an ace. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Are you serious?
Cool.
The player has a pair of nines, and Ash has a pair of jacks. Ash wins the hand.
This is bullshit.
Boom.
I'm decent at poker, I promise. My luck's
It appears
just
you have lost all
garbage.
your chips. Oh well, it's only money. Your money. $20,000 of it. Right down the drain.
Whew, that's a relief. The way those eyes kept staring at us all the time. Ooh.
Let's go with the Borderlands set.
Ready for more, I see. The buy-in, please.
Duh.
I fold.
I call.
I check.
Check.
I'm gonna check.
Agreed.
Check.
I'll bet.
You know what? Fuck
A
it. Why not?
re-raise? I thought this was Hold'em, not No Limit douchebag.
I'm out.
Let me show you how we go all in, Pandora style. Oonce, 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 oonce.
Ah, fuzz nuggets. Are you sure about that?
Pretty damn sure.
Claptrap steals the pot.
Am I really that scary?
I haven't seen a streak this ugly since Max accidentally sprinkled horse laxatives into Bosco's Benangatini.
Call.
I'm doing a lot of thinking.
Check.
Check, please.
Bet.
Life on Pandora seems a little gun-centric.
You know it, baby. According to our resident gunologist, there are over 200 skajillion different kinds of guns on Pandora.
There's no such thing as a gunologist or a skajillion.
Maybe not on Earth, but on Pandora, we've got so many guns, we have to make up new words just to describe them.
But doesn't anybody fight up close and personal?
Only when they run out of ammo. Knives and clubs are for cavemen and losers. Present company accepted, big guy. That checks like a watered-down marinara. Weak sauce.
I don't know. Okay, this low playcraft is seriously grinding my gears. All in.
Great day in the morning.
Sure. Why not?
Ow, tough call.
Ha!
You got it. Kidding me? How did I win on? How did I lose on the first hand?
Fives. Rock Samson has.
This is-
Prepare.
How?
Rock wins.
I'll
I guess I
just
should have
take
folded.
The player has been eliminated due to lack of funds and intelligence.
Oh, shut up.
I know you can't tell because my grippers don't really bend that way, but I'm making the international symbol for loser on the part of my body that closely approximates a human forehead. Or maybe it's for glee. Either way, it's super humiliating.
Well, fuck me.
Ready to try your luck again?
Yeah, let's go.
Tonight's tournaments have a $20,000 buy-in.
Ah, go.
Do. I raise.
You know, I don't feel like flexing my bluff muscles on this one.
Nope. Good for you.
Hold.
Check.
Yeah, 2,000.
Oh yeah, I definitely made the right decision.
I raise.
Most people are bound by the conventions of probability and common sense. But you're special.
I'm going all in.
Whoa.
Sure, why not?
Ah, hell.
Big
Oh,
mistake.
fudge nuts.
One dumb decision after another. Oh, Christ.
Sweet. Sweet.
The
You
little
kidding
robot
me?
has two pair, and our silent friend has two pair. Claptrap wins with an ace kicker.
It was secretly a ruse all along. I do know what I'm doing.
My God. How am I losing this
The player
hard?
has been eliminated. Don't worry, it's only money. Oh, that's right, you humans need money, don't you?
That is garbage. I'm
Game for
doing
another
terribly.
tournament? Excellent. As
How
always,
am I
the tournament
sucking
buy-in
this
is
hard? You know what?
$20,000.
I'm gonna go back to the more cautious playstyle I had at the beginning. It
Are you
seemed to
ready
be
to
working
lose?
more.
You should be.
Nah.
Call?
I'm in.
I check.
Check.
Check-a-rooney.
I'll check.
You might want to pace yourself there. I call.
Carry the 3. Raise.
It's time to lance this boil before its pus gets all over my chips.
Nice to see I'm not the only one who can get goaded into a horrible decision. I'm all in.
Ah, hell.
There ain't no goddamn
Whoa.
way.
Who the what
Oh,
now?
fuzz nuggets.
Booyah!
I don't understand how you...
In your face, math!
How the
Mr.
hell?
Sapp has 3 of a kind. The player has 2 pair.
That
Claptrap
is
wins the
You
bullshit.
thought I was bluffing? Sucks to be you!
How? That's like 3 times in a
pot.
row.
The player has been
That's
eliminated due to
impossible.
lack of funds and intelligence.
Fuck off.
You're not a crier, are you? 'Cause I
going
got
to
serious
kill
rust
you.
issues with criers.
I have a knife. Eat my ass. I'm annoyed. That was
Will
annoying.
all be so kind as to ante up.
The name of the game is Texas Hold'em.
Can I not lose on the first fucking hand this time?
Nah.
I had a good hand.
And I'm
What
out.
the hell?
I call.
Checo.
I'll check.
Check.
Spicy. Think, think, think. I raise.
Fold.
I've scanned over 200 million poker tournaments for a replication of your current strategy and found 0 results. So you're a pioneer now.
Check.
Really?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, that's what I thought, bitch.
The player takes the pot.
I had a full house. I was going all in on that one if I needed to. Ain't no goddamn way. You guys are beating that. Made it past the first hand. Let's go.
Back.
Guess what? I'm folding. Again.
Nope.
I call. Let's poke this pot with the pointy sticks of mathematical certainty.
Yeah, I'll do that. Put in 1,000.
What to do? What to do? What to do? I'll bet.
God,
Let the chips flow through your fingers.
it's a lot of money to
Not this
lose on a pair. See what this next one is.
All the heck in.
Impressive.
Nah.
Sam takes the pot.
You know, if you keep indulging my transparent dishonesty, I'm gonna have to run for Congress. Have you been merchandised yet, Claptrap?
Have I been merchandised? Bubula, my image is plastered on so much crap that even I'm getting sick of it. coffee mugs, t-shirts, feminine hygiene products, and that's not even counting the 43 different action figures.
Action figures?
Oh, yeah. You want one?
Yeah. Well, not for me, of course. It's for my friend, Max.
Don't go dragging me into your arrested adolescence.
Tell you what, meet me behind the inventory after the tournament, and I'll set your friend up with a rare mint-condition worm-dancing claptrap.
Yes! I mean, I'm sure Max will be very happy.
Jack.
Yeah.
Jack?
Jack.
I think I'll bet.
I'll see your bet.
I think you forgot a few chips there, Sparky. Call.
I call.
I'll check.
I'll check.
I have a really low pair. but-
I'll bet.
I scrape bigger bets than that out of my tire treads.
Call!
Mr. Funny Chips has ace high. The player has a pair of twos. Mr. Sampson has a pair of tens.
Fair. He has a pair of kings.
Sam
He
has
wasn't
a
bluffing.
pair of
Okay.
kings. Sam takes the pot.
I know
Damn.
this little winning streak is just random luck, but
In your face, suckers!
what he said.
Yeah, I'm in.
I like these cards. Not like. That'd be weird.
I call.
I'll check that.
Check.
I kind of thought there'd be one of those Walking Dead guys at the table tonight.
You know how it is with video game characters. Give them a little bit of fame and it all goes to their heads.
Tell me about it.
Even secondary characters like that goofball Larry wanted script approval.
What a jerk.
Max and I have been around for 25 years, and even we don't get script approval.
Don't have a cow, man.
What about the zombies?
They're not so good with the repartee. There was talk about overdubbing them, but that got us in trouble with the zombie unions.
Hey, you gotta watch out for those guys. They'll eat you alive.
Hold on. All in.
Damn.
I fold.
I think
Oh,
he's bluffing.
He's gotta be bluffing, right?
That's what I'm thinking, Brett.
Sometimes you gotta laugh.
I've come back from worse.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah.
What the hell?
I win.
Ash has
My hand.
a pair of tens, and the player has a pair of kings. The player wins the hand. Ash has been eliminated, or at least he's about to be.
Heyo.
Ah! Ooh. You know, you could have just asked me to leave.
God, I love that. Ain't doing too bad. Ace and a 9. I'll call.
Sure, why not?
I'll call that.
Checorama.
I'm gonna check.
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 So, on Pandora, you can get guns and vending machines?
Guns, ammo, medkits, you name it, we vend it.
What about candy bars?
Candy bars? What kind of monster would sell candy bars and vending machines where innocent kids could get their hands on them?
But here on Earth,
Yeah, here on Earth, you've got an obesity epidemic, people. But on Pandora, our children are healthy, lean fighting machines. So suck it.
All in.
Who the what now? Well, all in.
Oh, fuzz nuggets.
I wonder how many chips I could buy with those chips.
Yeah, well.
This is too confusing for a simple guy like me.
Mr. Trap has 2 pair.
Fair enough.
Brock has a straight. Mr. Samson wins the pot.
Glad I got out of that while I could.
These blinds are too low for players of your obvious skill. Let's bump them up to 600 and 1200.
Oof. Claptrap's running low.
I call.
I'm going all in.
Big mistake, Junior.
I call.
I call.
I'll stay in, because I'm crazy.
Check.
Checks make me twitchy. Check.
Check.
I'll bet.
I fold.
I'm with
Ew,
you.
oh, snaky.
Didn't even get to the river.
Unexpected joy.
The
That
little
would not
robot
have helped me in
has
any way.
3 of a kind. Mr. Samson has a pair of 2s. Claptrap wins the hand.
That was like taking candy from a baby. What's on Pandora is really hard, because they're all armed to the teeth that they don't have yet.
I hope you're not trying to impress anyone with all these showdowns.
Is it true that Doc Venture was in a video game back in the 70s?
Yeah, back in the cartoon days, someone thought it'd be a good idea to turn Rusty's Adventures into a video game. Made that E.T. game look like Halo.
What about you, big guy? You ever star in a video game?
Not, intentionally. Oh, jeez. I'll win.
Great day in the morning.
I don't want any part of this deathmatch. Sold.
I'll
Is
call.
that a good idea?
Probably
'Cause
not.
honestly, I don't really know what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah. Come on, baby. You freaking kidding me?
The player has a straight.
Hell
Brock
yeah,
Samson
that's
has a
exactly
straight.
what I
The
was
player
begging
wins
for.
with a high straight.
If I had a hand like
Oh my
that, it'd
God.
look really weird on the end of my dog arm.
Brock Samson has been eliminated.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go blot this evening out of my head with a bucket of Milwaukee's finest.
Okay.
Call.
Checorema.
I bet.
Fold.
I'll call you.
That's a check.
I'll check it.
Check. That checks like a watered-down marinara. Weak sauce.
Claptrap has king high, and you have king high. The player wins with a queen kicker.
Congratulations.
See,
You have
sometimes you
completed
never
your
know.
First slate of bounty challenges. At the commencement of the next tournament, you will be given the opportunity to compete for a wondrous treasure.
Call.
Call.
Check.
Check.
Do 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 do. All in.
Ah, fuzz nuggets.
Oh, Sam, think of all the hamdingers we could buy with that.
Shh, I'm thinking. Nope.
Seems like everything Sam and Max do, they just still feel like
Go
Sam
on
and
with your
Max no
bad
matter
self.
what. Like Claptrap playing poker appears a little weird.
Read 'em and weep. Seriously, your tears nourish me.
What do you mean? Oh, you have 2 pair, that's why. Now I have 2 pair.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Ha! Eat my ass.
Mr. Funny Chips has 2 pair, and the player has 2 pair. The player wins with the higher pairs. Mr. Trap has been eliminated from the tournament.
Darn it, I forgot to turn on my poker subroutine. Can I get a do-over?
Your question is activating my rarely used giggle center. Tee hee.
Rats!
That's adorable. I don't know why that's so cute. I don't think GLaDOS is cute. I think she's terrifying, but still.
Looks like it's just you and me. I hope you brought some antibiotics, 'cause this is gonna sting. Hi, Raise.
Okay. For now.
Not bad. Not really good, but not bad. You're not getting out of here that jauntily.
Would you raise me? Fine.
You know, most people would think twice about honking off a 6-foot-tall dog with an itchy trigger finger. I call. All in.
You have 2 kings.
Well, that's
Damn.
good, right?
Yeah,
For me, I
that's
mean.
damn good actually.
Ah!
The player has 2 pair. Sam has 2 pair. Sam wins with the higher pairs. The blind
Fair
has
enough.
increased to 800 and 1600. I project a 0.05% chance that this tournament will end in bloodshed. Luckily, I don't have any blood.
I'll bet.
Okay.
I probably would have raised in your situation, but I probably also would have jumped off a building, so perhaps I'm not the best source of advice.
I'm taking it slow. 2 pair.
I bet.
You don't sound so sure, Sam. That's a $10,000 bet. I'll call you.
Fudge. All in.
Fuck. All in.
Ah, fuzz nuggets.
Sam has 2 pair. The player has 2 pair. We have a tie, and the pot is split.
Wow. Okay.
I'll call. I bet.
I don't.
Sam takes the pot.
Winning streaks are like dating a beautiful woman. Enjoy them while you can, because it's only a matter of time before they dump you for being weird and clingy.
I mean... yeah, I guess. 8 and 10. I can rock with that.
What's a dazzling urbanite like yourself doing in a dive like this anyway?
Fuck,
You mean
really?
besides hemorrhaging money like a teenager
Fuck
with a
you.
gold card?
Sam makes off with the blinds.
Hey, I won! Neat!
Ain't no way I'm losing this.
Anyways, the player has been invited by the owner to add spice to tonight's game.
Well, that probably explains the overwhelming smell of oregano.
You gotta be kidding me.
Betting.
Fuck.
Good for you.
I gotta play at some point. That's a pair.
Okay, I'll bet.
God damn it. Old.
Sam takes the pot.
I keep getting shitty ass fucking hands.
I'll raise.
What the fuck, dude? Really?
Well,
Fine.
that was a clever move that won't come back to bite you in your ample posterior.
I think I'll call. Check. Interesting. No, wait, what's the opposite of that? I think I'll call. I'll check. Check.
Sam has a pair of sevens, and you have a pair of twos. Sam wins.
Wow.
Next time you
I
play, you
hate
might want to
this.
have better cards.
How are you
The
winning
blinds
so
announced at
much?
1,000 and 2,000. Nice round numbers.
God.
I raise.
Oh.
I'll bet this much.
Colin.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Holyoke, Massachusetts.
The player has king high. Sam has ace high. Sam
did he
wins
get-
with an ace
How?
kicker.
Why? There were so many in a row that was just him winning, and that's it.
Sam is the winner of the tourney.
And that's how we do things downtown, homies.
We?
That's how I do things downtown, homies.
Homies?
As a consolation prize for not completely humiliating yourself in tonight's tournament, the owner has asked me to give you these complimentary inventory tokens.
That's annoying. That feels annoying.
Tonight's tournaments have a $20,000 buy-in.
Yay.
I see you've completed your bounty challenges. Well done! As a reward for fulfilling the challenges, you will be given an opportunity to win a fantastic treasure from one of our other competitors. Mr. Williams, your turn to put something extra on the table.
Your funeral, guys.
Is that the Necronomicon Ex Mortis? The cursed book of the dead, wrapped in the flesh of a demon whose words bring death and destruction to all who read them?
No, it's a cookbook. Of course it's the Necronomicon. Now, let's play.
To claim the bounty, all you have to do is win the tournament.
It's a
Okay.
mathematical certainty that 80% of you are going to lose tonight.
Well, yeah.
And 100% of you will eventually die. Math is fun, don't you think?
You're depressing, GLaDOS. That's why I like you.
I call.
Oh.
Call.
Call.
I'll check that.
Ekche, Oozersley.
Oh, sorry. Inside joke. You had to be there. Check.
Checo. Is that a big bet? I've kind of lost track.
Not
meant-
really.
Calling.
Yeah, I'll call.
Call?
Checking.
Well, I'll bet.
Fold. Yow. Tough call.
Bold.
Think, think, think. Calling. I'm going all in.
Woo, nice.
Fold.
Don't feel bad. If I had your brain, I'd fold too. Claptrap steals the pot.
That's right. You better run.
I had a good hand too, damn it.
So, Samson, you work for that Doc Venture egghead, right?
Oh, it's a little more complicated than that, but, I'm his bodyguard. Yeah.
So why isn't he at the table tonight? You know, with his massive brain and all.
I'm a little curious about that too. Although our invitation was extended to Venture Industries in general, we assumed that Dr. Venture himself would be accepting.
A big part of my job is screening Doc Venture's mail for dangerous items. Anthrax, bombs, financial scams, that sort of thing.
You thought this was a scam?
Well, not really. I just know better than to let Rusty anywhere near a poker table.
What, he can't bluff?
Are you kidding? Doc lies like a rug, but he's just not so good with numbers and probabilities, stuff like that.
Just like Einstein.
Sure. Let's go with that.
The player has a pair of aces. Mr. Williams has two pair.
Damn, alright, good for you.
Brock has
William
two
wins,
pair.
it looks like.
We have a tie, and the pot is split.
I get none of it. It's fine. Ain't hurting that bad.
Call.
I call.
Yeah, I'm in.
I call. I'll check.
Check.
I'm betting.
I'll fold.
Nope.
You folded? I didn't predict that. Now I have to reprogram my AI again. Please turn off all cell phones and recording devices.
Fold.
Claptrap steals the pot.
So that's what you humans call bluffing. 'Cause seriously, I had nothing. I call.
Call. Max should probably bet the farm on these cards, which probably explains why we're not farmers.
Life on Pandora seems a little gun-centric.
You know it, baby. According to our resident gunologist, there are over 200 skajillion different kinds of guns on Pandora.
There's no such thing as a gunologist or a skajillion. Brock steals the blinds.
Fear's a bitch, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, where was I? Oh yeah, maybe not on Earth, but on Pandora, we've got so many guns, we have to make up new words just to describe them.
But doesn't anybody fight up close and personal?
Only when they run out of ammo. Knives and clubs are for cavemen and losers. Present company accepted, big guy.
Check.
Check, please.
Check.
Really?
Yeah, small bet.
I call.
Call.
I'll call.
This pot needs a little Samsonite.
Fold.
Don't be scared by the chips. Don't be scared by the
We got
chips.
2 pair.
I fold.
Ah,
Really?
hell.
Damn.
Great day in the morning.
Ha!
Well, fuck.
Booyah!
Brock Samson has a flush, and our silent friend has 2 pair. Brock
You kidding me?
wins.
And it looks like Lady
That's
Luck
so
settled in
unlucky.
for a long night at the Casa de Brock.
The player has been eliminated. Again. Perhaps you should take a break.
Aw, man, what's a guy gotta do to unload a curse around here?
Try again next
I
tournament.
wouldn't be ashamed about losing. You have plenty of other things to be ashamed about.
Oh, fuck. GLaDOS is great. GLaDOS actually seems, weirdly enough, herself in this. Are these all the same voice actors? Are these the
Goodbye,
correct
Ian,
voice
please.
actors? Quote unquote correct. Are these people's voice actors? Because if
And
not, they
now
are
for
doing an
another bounty
amazing
check.
job, but I'm assuming they are.
Sam, would you please place your bounty on the table?
I hope I know what I'm doing.
A banjo? Usually our bounties are more powerful.
Oh, it's powerful, all right. It can eradicate eardrums within a 5-mile radius.
To claim the bounty, all you have to do is win the tournament.
I am aware of this.
Let's make this quick. I have experiments to supervise.
Not this time.
Call.
I fold.
Check. Check.
Huh. I'll bet.
Go on with your bad self.
I'm out.
Folding suits you. Do more of it.
Yeah,
Ash
yeah.
grabs the pot.
I was probably bluffing that time, but thanks for playing along.
I would have been bluffing too. I didn't have fuck all. You probably had better than me anyway. However, this hand might be a different
Hey,
story.
I just had a great idea. When this is over, the four of us should, like, Grab a beer and armor up, maybe take a freighter to Pandora, and like totally go on some missions together.
I don't know.
I'm kind of a loner.
Yeah, I've got a thing. A place. Later. Tonight.
Ah, come on! It'll be great! With my brains and your collective capacity for mindless destruction, we'll find the fault in no time.
Okay, but only if I can bring Max. He really puts the ahem in mayhem.
And the viscera in evisceration.
Oh, fuzz nuggets.
Who the what?
Whoa. All in, baby.
Woo! Nice.
Oh, he might actually have something. Jesus, god damn it, piece
Cool.
of shit. Come on, give me a queen. Are you serious?
Ha!
Ash has 2 pair, and you have a pair of 5s. Mr. Williams wins the pot.
Looks like the old Williams curse is going the way of the dodo.
The player has been eliminated.
Well, that's a relief. Without my banjo, I was starting to have a Rocky Mountain breakdown. Next time, try to let a guy get a word in edgewise, okay?
God damn.
I've been keeping your seat warm while you've been away. If you'll all be so kind as to ante up. And now for your bounty challenge opportunity. Mr. Trap, please place your bounty item on the table.
Do I have to?
Yes.
What in the name of Dolly Madison is that?
That little thing? It's just my 2012 Spike Video Game Award for Character of the Year.
It looks familiar.
Is it valuable?
Are you kidding? Since I snagged this baby, I've been wined and dined by every mover and shaker in the entertainment industry.
I've always wondered what it would be like to move and or shake.
To claim the bounty, all you have to do is win the tournament.
It's a mathematical certainty that 80% of you are going to lose tonight, and 100% of you will eventually die. Math is fun, don't you think?
A pair already. Fantastic.
Yeah.
I think I'll call.
Now these cards are making me tingly. Call.
Call.
I call.
Check.
I check.
I'll check.
Yeah, I'll check.
Interesting. No, wait. What's the opposite of that?
Check.
That's a check.
I'll check.
Ooh, impressive.
I call.
Call.
I call.
I'll check.
Check.
Checko.
I'll check.
Although usually a sign of a weak hand, a check can also be used to disguise a stronger hand. In your case, I'll assume it's a sign of confusion. The little robot has a pair of 5s. Mr.
Ooh,
Sampson has a pair of
Brock's gonna win
9s.
this.
The player has a pair of 7s. Sam has ace high. Brock wins the hand.
Nice.
Nice. Not terrible, not terrible. I didn't waste all my money, so good for me.
You know, Ash, you should really think about trading in that primitive boomstick for one of the Torg boomsticks for sale over there.
I think I'll stick with my classic S-Smart model, thanks.
But the Tord brand boomstick can shoot 6 rockets at once and does anywhere from 310 to 1,258 points of damage. It can be fitted with elemental accessories and
Can it do this?
not without shooting your knees off.
Then I'll pass.
Well, that was a clever move that won't come back to bite you in your ample posterior.
Really?
Ooh, decisive.
It's go time.
Nah.
I'm good.
Brock steals the pot.
Let's see if we can keep this gravy train rolling.
Next hand. I like these cards.
You can't win if you don't play. In.
I'll call that.
I call.
Check.
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 Yeah.
I think your mouth's writing checks that haven't been properly endorsed.
Humans write checks with their mouths?
No.
Ew.
Let's see if we can chase out the posers.
Call.
I'll fold.
Fold.
Check.
Whose bright idea was it to give me one of those stupid fuzzy logic circuits? Let's see if I can suck you in with a bet that doesn't trigger your primitive flight reflex. Oh, wait, did I say that out loud?
Smart move.
I didn't have anything.
Claptrap steals the pot.
Well, that was easy. Guys!
Are you stuck in a loop again?
No! I just realized that the 4 of us represent the 4 pillars of geek media! Movies, television, comics, video games!
I was in comics? How embarrassing.
It's not so bad.
Guys, you're missing the big picture! The 4 of us should get together and form a multimedia conglomerate, like HB Warner Time, or just Marvel Filmelodian!
I don't think that's such a good idea. Those Cartoon Network lawyers can be pretty rough.
An MGM promised to cross me over with James Bond someday.
Besides, I thought you liked working for, Shoebox?
Gearbox? Those dillweeds? Let me tell you something. Gearbox is the best video game company in the world, bar none. They treat their employees with dignity, respect, and, yes, love. Also, I am a total tool. With the rusty salad fork, know what I mean?
You probably think that was a big bet.
Not really.
Meh.
I fold.
Fine.
Great day in the morning.
Impressive.
Nice. I'm all in.
Well, fuck me then.
Really?
Pair of tens?
Son of a bitch!
Really? You went all in on a pair of tens? I mean, I went all in on a pair of queens, so I guess I can't say much. Why am I talking shit? I've been losing this entire time.
You freaking kidding me?
Nope,
The
I
player
win.
has a pair of queens. Brock has a pair of tens. The player wins.
Thought he went all in. Whatever.
Calling?
At least I'm back in the game now.
I fold.
Check.
Yeah.
So, on Pandora, you can get guns and vending machines?
Guns, ammo, medkits, you name it, we vend it.
What about candy bars?
Candy bars?
What kind of monster would sell candy bars at vending machines where innocent kids could get their hands on them?
But here on Earth,
Yeah, here on Earth, you've got an obesity epidemic, people. But on Pandora, our children are healthy, lean fighting machines. So suck it. Wow, a check. I'll alert the media.
Check.
I've bet
Check
twice already.
So, we've all got nothing then, huh? Check.
Told you I got nothing. I actually have a decent hand.
Claptrap has ace high. The player has a pair of kings. Ashley has ace high. Mr. Sampson has a pair of sevens.
I figured that he would have had something.
The blinds are now 600
Hell
and
yeah.
1200.
Oh, fuck.
I call.
if I was the kind of guy who used words like jinxed, this is the kind of moment I'd use it.
But since you're not that kind of guy, what word are you gonna use?
Boned?
I'll call it.
Now,
I'll
these cards
see
are
where
making me
this
tingly.
goes.
Call.
I'll see where this goes. Yeah.
Check.
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 I'll bet.
I'll raise that.
Who dug it? That's a lot of simoleons. Nope.
Agreed. Yeah.
How fascinating.
I didn't have anything.
I'm all fucking in.
Jesus Christ,
Ah,
bro.
hell.
I'm calling and I don't know why.
Nice.
Mr. Trap has a pair of aces. Brock has a pair of aces. We have a tie, and the pot is split.
That was more anticlimactic than my sex tape.
I'm sorry. I seem to have accidentally accessed the laugh track from a 1970s situation comedy. I don't know how that happened.
God, I love GLaDOS. I'm still doing things here, so let's keep going.
What the hell is that crap?
I believe it is what the kids are calling dubstep.
Oh, Jesus, can't you play some Zeppelin or something?
You better get used to this sound, Grandpa, because the dub is the only music that survives the great digital event horizon of 2033. Boom!
Great, another reason to die young.
Yeah.
I call.
I'll see where these cards go,
I'll
but
check
they're probably not gonna lead anywhere. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm gonna check.
I'll check.
Check.
And since everybody else is checking,
11% of all poker moves are checks. It's not an interesting statistic, but neither was your check.
Ekche, Oozer's Lay.
Check.
Checkorama.
yeah, why not?
I'll bet this much.
I call.
Y'all
Call.
have fun.
Folding suits you. Do more of it.
Mr. Funny Chips has ace high. Ash has ace high. Sam has ace high. We have a tie, and the pot is split.
Sigh. Guess that could have been worse.
Pot split 3 ways is garbage though, so who cares? Call.
Life on Pandora seems a little gun-centric.
You know it, baby. According to our resident gunologist, there are over 200 skajillion different kinds of guns on Pandora.
All in.
Who the what now?
Nope.
Call.
Crap. Son of a...
Yeah!
Player has a pair of queens, and Mr. Williams has a pair of queens. The player wins with the 10 kicker. Mr. Williams has been eliminated.
Well then, guess it's time to slam down a few beers and dream up an excuse for losing all that money.
Yep. And he's right. These guys do represent
Hey,
all
like
forms
I
of
was saying.
media.
Doesn't anybody fight up close and personal?
Only when they run out of ammo. Knives and clubs are for cavemen and losers. Present company accepted, big guy.
I'll check.
Check.
Checking.
Oh, hush. Check.
Bet. 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, I'll bet.
I fold.
I fold.
You can have it.
You can't spell fold without fold.
Rock steals the pot.
For the record, that was a bluff.
Ah, whatever. Who cares? I didn't have anything anyway. Although, this is a good hand.
I'll call.
Oh, I'll see it.
Stay in, cause I'm crazy.
I'll check that.
Check.
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 Jack. The fuck was that?
I'll bet.
I'll fold.
Fold.
I'll call it. Fuck it, I've got the money to do it.
I'll check. Not exactly projecting a lot of strength there, kid.
You didn't
Brock
have
Samson
fuck around.
has a pair of 7s. The player has a pair of 7s.
Eat it, Brock.
The player wins
I win.
with an
Give me your
ace
money.
kicker. I enjoy these little games. I enjoy them even more when they're bigger. The blinds are now 800 and 1600.
This one's actually going a little slower.
Have you been merchandised yet, Claptrap?
Have I been merchandised? Bubba, my image is plastered on so much crap that even I'm getting sick of it. Coffee mugs, t-shirts, feminine hygiene products, and that's not even counting the 43 different action figures.
Action figures?
Oh yeah. You want one?
Yeah. Well, not for me, of course. It's for my friend, Max.
Don't go dragging me into your arrested adolescence.
Tell you what, meet me behind the inventory after the tournament, and I'll set your friend up with a rare mint-condition worm-dancing claptrap.
Yes! I mean, I'm sure Max will be very happy.
6, 7, 8, 9.
All in.
Damn.
Carried the 3. I'm all in.
Damn.
Big mistake, Junior.
Yay! A good thing!
I could have gotten a straight. God damn it.
Claptrap has a pair of jacks. Sam has Jack High. Claptrap wins.
Nah, it's fine.
It was secretly a ruse all along! I do know what I'm doing!
Sam has been eliminated.
Yipe!
Hey yo.
You crack me up, little buddy.
Hey yo. I love Steve. I have such an idiotic. I don't know why, but
I ought to stay out of this hand.
simple
There
characters
seems
are
to be
like,
something
yes.
wrong with my probability crunchers. So please, please, please don't take advantage of me while I'm incapacitated, okay?
Check.
Your boldness is palpable.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Nah.
A pussy says what?
Brock
Take
steals
your
the pot.
goddamn money.
Yeah, that was probably the right call.
I had the weirdest dream last night.
Did it involve Charles Manson, Rita Moreno, and a duck?
No, but
And it wasn't the weirdest dream.
What the hell could you possibly have? I could double it. Honestly, the smart move here would just be to
Buy a
fold.
lot of Bowie knives. You can't win if you don't play. In. I'm gonna bet.
think, think, think. I raise.
He's gotta have
Not
something.
this time.
Claptrap steals the pot.
So that's what you humans call bluffing.
Are you kidding me?
Seriously,
You had
I
nothing?
had nothing.
Really? Hmm.
Old.
Calling.
Check.
What? Do I have a booger on my nose?
I'm just trying to figure out where your gas cap is.
Gas cap? Good sir, I'm offended. All Claptrap units run on an advanced form of fusion, one that is both carbon neutral and remarkably affordable to the average consumer.
If you're running on fusion, then why am I smelling diesel fumes?
Oh, that's my aftershave. Nothing drives the lady robots crazy like a few dabs of burning hydrocarbons behind the audio sensors. Oh yeah!
The little robot has ace high, and our silent friend.
I could have
has
milked
a
him for
pair
more
of
money.
aces.
Damn.
The player wins.
No big deal.
Anyhow, it's true. It's driving me insane. Just like Lizzie Borden.
Oh, jeez. I'll win.
Who the what now? Call.
I'll check.
Well. Bet.
How much? There.
Please, pay no attention to my tiny little bet.
Probably about to lose a ton of money. Eh, maybe not.
Call.
Mr. Funny Chips has a pair of sixes. The player has a pair of queens. Brock has a pair of nines.
I win.
On the side pot, the player wins the hand.
Hell
and
yeah.
on the main pot, the player wins. Brock Samson has been eliminated.
Wow, I really didn't see this coming.
I did, but I didn't want to ruin the surprise. Surprise.
GLaDOS is amazing.
I've taken the liberty of moving the blinds to 1,000 and 2,000.
All right, the final battle. You and me, Mono e Roboto, in
It's
the
the
Thunderdome.
Final countdown.
Check. That's a check.
I agree.
Check. Check.
No. I'm gonna bet 2,500.
Oh! Call!
Mr. Trap has a pair of aces, and the player has
Two pair, baby.
The player wins the hand.
It's water I'm drinking, by the way.
I call.
I'll check. Ooh. Okay.
Check, please. Really?
That's
I'll
it.
call that.
Two pair ace high. I'll place another bet down.
Oh. Carry the 3. Let's go all in.
He's trying to bluff me.
Ooh, impressive.
And I'll call his ass.
Claptrap has 2 pair, and
Oh.
our silent friend has 2 pair. The player wins with an ace kicker.
Eat ass, I win.
Congratulations on winning my Character of the Year trophy, with all the attendant privileges and responsibilities accorded therein. I hope you like mall openings.
I did it. Claptrap 2012 Borderlands 2 Buffer's Bane. That must be the hat he's wearing. My game froze for like half a second there. I did it. Let's play one more.
Ready to try your luck again? Before we begin in earnest, allow me to reset the Bounty Challenge Randomizer. Tonight's tournaments have a $20,000 buy-in.
Are you ready to lose? You should be.
Where are my challenges? Let me see my challenges. Can I
I
not
call.
do that when it's not my turn?
Yeah, I'm in.
Call.
Steal the blinds. Deploy a purchased table unlock. Knock out an opponent.
I'm back.
Don't feel bad. If I had your brain, I'd fold too.
I'm out.
I think I'll just let you have this one.
Yeah.
Sam takes the pot.
You know, if you keep indulging my transparent dishonesty, I'm gonna have to run for Congress.
Call.
Call.
I call.
Check.
Let's get the ball rolling.
Ooh, impressive.
Not
why not?
really.
I call.
Wait a minute, this is getting complicated. Okay, raise.
You're bluffing.
What are you? Some sort of helper robot?
Oh, the CL4PTP is so much more than a mere helper. We're companions, guides, teachers, comrades in arms.
Forget I asked.
I can do that too, see? Whoa! Accidentally erased my bar mitzvah there. Benzina!
Checks make me twitchy. Let's bet.
I'm all in.
Woo! Nice.
Do I want to do that?
Call, fold. It's all the same to me.
Sure, I think
I'll
he's
fight
bluffing.
you.
Whoa.
Damn. He's gotta be bluffing, right?
That's what I'm thinking. He's gotta be bluffing.
Sometimes you gotta stop digging a hole before it turns into a shallow grave.
Didn't have.
Yeah.
Oh, you had two pair. Oh no. I'm fucked.
Who's your daddy?
Oh well.
Ashley has 2 pair, and you have a pair of jacks. Ash wins the hand.
Guess he wasn't bluffing after all.
The player has busted out and must leave the table before everyone starts laughing.
Better luck next time, kid.
Yeah. Let's go to unlocks. I'll unlock a few things and then I'll probably call it. Or do I want to play more? We'll play one more round with the Sam and Max set, and then we'll call it. I don't even know what Omaha is. I know what Texas Hold'em is. I know what 5-card draw is. There's even a 7-card draw that I know about. Never heard of
For
Omaha.
another tournament? Excellent. The buy-in, please.
Well... Raise.
Just remember, it's only a game. Allow me to turn this hootenanny into a barn burner.
Hootenanny? Huh, are we Appalachians now?
Stop taunting the chicken, Max.
Nope.
Okay, Claptrap, keep it cool. Don't stare at the money, or it'll think you're a creep. Nope.
This is gonna get ugly, isn't it?
I think Sam actually has something.
Yeah, I'll bet.
I don't know about Ash, though.
All in.
Maybe not. That might be a
Big
bluff.
mistake, Junior.
Yeah.
Sam takes the pot.
Don't be discouraged. Running in fear is a pretty natural response to a 6-foot-tall dog with a gun.
Yeah.
I want to
Running
see
in-
what happens when these cards get together with their royal buddies.
Ah,
Sam!
You got another dog question, don't you?
All right. All in.
Ah, fuzz nuggets. I think I'll call.
Hey, I'll call.
Well, that was a clever move that won't come back to bite you in your ample posterior.
Not this time.
Check.
Wow! A check! I'll alert the media.
I'll check. I'll check.
The player has a pair of aces. Mr. Williams has
Two pair. He wasn't bluffing.
Sam has two pair. Ash wins with the higher pairs.
Boom.
I'm glad I decided not to put more money down. Okay.
Anyway, seriously, can you blame me? How often does a guy get a chance to chat up a talking dog? It's like interviewing a unicorn.
Fine. 3 questions, but nothing about my privates or floor scooting.
Okay. 1, can you eat chocolate? 2, do you date humans or other talking dogs? And 3, can you sense earthquakes before they happen?
1, yes, but I shouldn't, because it goes straight to my hips. 2, don't tell anyone, but I'm kind of off the market right now. And 3, dogs don't detect quakes, but sometimes we cause them.
Well, I want to call that.
I'll just be over here practicing my nonchalant look while you sweat this one out.
Fold.
Fold.
Yeah, give it to him.
Sam takes the pot.
Just so you know, I was bluffing my butt off in that hand.
Looks like you've still got an extra butt or two to spare, Chief.
Ooh!
You can't win if you don't play. And
I call.
Raise.
Oh, Sam. Think of all the hamdingers we could buy with that.
Shh, I'm thinking. Call? I don't want to alarm you, but I think you're having a psychotic break.
Just thinking.
Meh.
I'm bad.
My God.
Go ahead, call it. I'm just a goofy talking dog. What would I know about combinatorial game theory, multivariant conditional probabilities, or Aleph numbers? Great day in the
Really?
morning.
Whoa.
nice.
Nuh-uh.
I've got a pair. He's got a pair. I am fucked.
Nice.
I forgot this game existed. Damn. Yeah. I had to do. The thing is it was taking off Steam, so I had to scoop through some garbage
No, I mean, yes.
Sam
to
has
get it,
a
or not
pair of
garbage,
aces,
but I had
and the
to.
player
I had to pull
has
some
a
strings
pair
to
of
get this
twos.
game.
Psst, buddy.
I suck at
I
it.
want to tell you how to play, but you really should have folded.
Sam wins the hand.
I should have folded. As soon as you put that 7,900 up, I should have been like,
Is
yeah,
this
no,
what good
no.
luck feels like?
It appears you have lost
I'm good
all
at
your
poker, I
chips.
promise.
Oh well.
Shut up.
It's only money. Your money.
I just have terrible luck.
$20,000 of it.
That's what I'm
Right
gonna
down
go.
the
That's
drain.
what I'm saying. It's not the skill part,
Vaya
it's the
con
luck part.
Dios, silent guy.
Hold 'em. But yeah, I think this game is interesting. I was
always,
too tired to play
tournament buy
Destiny,
is
so I was like, fuck it,
$20,000.
let's play some poker. And I'm sucking at it hard. Love this game. Yeah, it's actually fun. The banter is really
I
nice.
fold.
I'll raise.
I kind of wish they released DLC for this.
I call.
You want to play high stakes? That's fine.
Well, that was a clever move that won't come back to bite you in your ample posterior.
It probably
I'm
will.
out.
I should have folded there probably. But who knows? Heck.
Let's take these chips out for a drive.
Technically, gambling is against TOS, but I don't think this game counts. No, it doesn't. I'm not betting any actual money. No real money's going into this, so it's not gambling. It's just a video game. Plus, it was on the
what the hell.
plus it was on Twitch,
Guess I'll
so
call.
I guess it's fine. Yeah, I'm glad I folded.
Yeah.
Yeah, Twitch is just extremely stupid. I'm sure if nobody like
Yay!
if nobody like reports me, I should be fine.
Rats.
Ashley has 2 pair, Sam has 2 pair. Ash wins with the higher pairs.
Groovy.
Sam is eliminated.
Cheer up, Sam. While you were busy losing our life savings, I've been cornering a gang of time-traveling cradle robbers in the 16th century.
I'm not sure I'm in the mood to deal with crenambulating cougars right now, Max.
No. They rob actual cradles. Binkies, squeaky toys,
Yeah,
pacifiers.
I'm
That's
not.
more like
I don't
it.
technically
Let's
have.
go,
I'm not
buddy.
technically making money from Twitch, so I don't think they could do anything.
Nice shirt.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I have to buy them in bulk. Between the blood stains and the ray gun burns, I go through these.
Oh, there we are. Yes, it crashed. I don't know why it
Things like
disconnected.
God Kitchen.
My internet should be fine.
You should check out the Boo Franklin line of polo shirts at S-Mart.
And no offense, Ash, but S-Mart's not exactly known for quality, Dave.
That's the old S-Mart. These new Boo shirts have triple stitching around the seams and advanced stain-fighting microfibers. Alcohol, vomit, blood, it all
That's
washes
fine,
off
we're
like
back now.
water on a goose's butt.
No kidding.
Best of all, the Boo Franklin polo shirts are all made right here in the USA, so you don't have to worry about tanking the economy.
Nice.
Not just nice.
Well,
smart.
welcome back, I guess. Yeah.
Yes, smart.
Ooh. Hello.
Oh, what's this? I'm checking with no hands.
Check. Okay, then.
Call.
I'm raising the stakes.
Calling.
Yeah, I'll call.
Check.
Checking.
Check.
Seriously. That's the way you're gonna play.
Yep.
I'm in.
Call.
Raise.
I'm enjoying all this betting. It means I'll be able to go back to my lab that much sooner.
Well, I've got to respect a guy secure enough in his manhood to make a bet that tiny.
Call.
The
Ewing.
little robot has a pair of 4s. Brock Sampson has king high.
Why did you stay in, Brock? That was a bad idea.
Mr. Williams has king high.
Why
The
did
player
you
has
bet at all?
the
I had
player
2
wins.
pair. Like, I came in that knowing I was going to win, basically. That was a dumb move on Ash's part. I'll call.
Hey, I just had a
I don't know why stream's having so much trouble tonight. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
For me.
I think you need a reboot there, Quickie.
That'll be great! You can escort me across the deadly planet of Pandora as I complete my epic quest for power, glory, and badass weaponry!
Give it a rest, Pinocchio.
Oh, come on! What can that Doc Fincher guy give you that I can't?
How about a voice that doesn't make me want to rip his arms out of his sockets?
Touche!
I've got 2 pair. Put a little bit more money in.
Spicy.
Call!
Think. I raise.
I'll call you.
You should know that a Williams never bluffs.
I don't
Except
believe
when
you.
we do.
You're like the one here that I think bluffs the most.
I check.
I'll check that.
I'll follow suit.
Mr.
Yes.
Trap has 2 pair. The player has 2 pair. And Ash has a pair of aces. Claptrap wins with the higher pairs.
Damn.
That was like
Okay.
taking candy from a baby. What's on Pandora is really hard, because they're all armed to the teeth, that they don't have yet.
Call.
I would also like to call,
I'll call that.
but I can't yet because it is not my turn.
Call.
Now it's my turn. Oh, I don't have to call. I can just check and keep all my money. I might end up voting on this one. I don't have anything.
I'll bet.
Call.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, I'll put in a little more.
I'll check.
Raffle.
You can't spell fold without fold.
I'll check.
I didn't have anything.
Betting.
Wendy and I could repair the Oldsmobile with that money. I think I can dig a few quarters out of the sofa to call that.
And buy a lot of Bowie knives. I call.
I'm with Brock on this one. I do like me some Bowie knives.
Bet.
Yeah, I didn't have shit. Folding was the smart move.
I raise.
I call.
All right, let's go big.
Who doesn't? Fair point. I actually recently bought myself a sword from when I played, fuck, what's the name of that game?
Mr. Funny Chips.
Metal Gear Rising?
Pair of 4.
I bought Raiden's sword. So, I'm
Ash
kind of
has
happy
a
about
pair
that.
of 9. Mr. Sampson has a pair of 9s. We have a tie, and the pot is split.
I would have gotten shafted in that if I would have stayed in. I have a queen. I'm gonna try to get myself a war scythe for funsies. That sounds
His
fun.
audio output is caught in a loop. It happens sometimes with low-cost sound cards.
Should I do anything?
A swift blow to the
Only one
head,
I've seen it was around $6,000.
but it
I'm sure you can
probably
find some
wasn't
like cheap
Ah,
ones
jeez.
somewhere.
Movies. Hey, what did I miss?
Call.
I'll call.
Check. I don't know. I'm gonna bet.
Swords are expensive too.
Nope.
That one I bought was like $80. And it's like just meant to be a replica. It's
rate.
not even meant to be like real. I've seen real ones go for like $3 grand. Like real actual
Trying to read my
Katanas.
face for tells, huh? Well, good luck with that. I've taken so many blows to the head that the muscles in my face twitch for no damn reason at all. See?
My brother got one for 200. It's an actual sword. It's good.
Ash grabs the pot.
Like taking candy from
I mean, I have some real swords here. One of them's actually a baton that splits into 2
You
swords.
appear to be nodding off. Let's see if moving the blinds up to 600 and 1200 gets your attention.
I'm not nodding off. I'm talking with my audience. It sounded pretentious as shit.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, I can rock this.
Check.
Peep, the people who made it are the people who sold it, so they were able to show what it actually is. Oh, that's fantastic, actually.
Bet.
Not you bet, Nash.
Call, fold. It's all the same to me.
I don't know. I don't know. Also, it can bend really far, and if you fuck it up and have... If you fuck it up and have a recording, you have... I'm assuming you have... I'm assuming what you mean is you like have to take it back and get it fixed. It's like 30% off on the fix. That's actually not terrible. But yeah. Fold. I'm not doing that.
Spam wads! I forgot to turn off the pizza oven.
Spam wads?
I'm trying to come up with a viral catchphrase that'll spread across the internet like that stupid Ryan Gosling thing.
Ash grabs the pot.
The Ash and Wendy Williams Honeymoon Fund thanks you for your continued support.
I don't have any
So like I was saying,
any place I can
Yeah,
actually
but
go out
spam
and
wads?
buy a sword. Unless it's like a
Check it.
replica
It's the
from
same
like
upside
a
down as right
pawn
side
shop or something.
Oh, look, kid, you can't just force a catchphrase. It's gotta come from the gut. Look at Ash here. You think he spent hours coming up with Groovy or the whole Hail to the King thing?
actually, I have this friend named Sam who...
The point I'm making is that a catchphrase has gotta be sincere. Those internet a-holes can spot a phony a mile away.
I
They
guess
refuse to
you're right,
fix
Brock.
ones that's broke due to general stupidity. Yeah, that's
Well.
fair.
Not working.
I don't know why
Okay,
you're
then.
betting so high so soon.
Old.
Kind of smells like you fucking.
I think you should know that the Claptrap General Purpose Robot is designed to be completely immune to outrageous bluffing. And I'm out.
Yeah, Ash is bluffing. He's gotta be.
Check. Way to go out on a limb there, Captain Courageous.
You check too. Don't you give me that.
Call me Checkman. Check.
Do I have anything? I have an ace, so we'll check
The
and
player
go.
has ace high,
What does Ash have? Nothing.
and Mr. Williams has king high. The player wins with an ace kicker.
Ren Fests, Renaissance Festival always have people who are willing to sell real swords. That's cool. I've never been to like a Renaissance fair or anything like that. I'd like to go though. They honestly sound really fun. And I'm legal enough to drink there, so... Or I'm old enough to drink there, so yeah. There's also that.
Wild deadites couldn't keep me out of this party.
Check.
I'll bet.
Ooh. I'll call. I just really hope I get a king in these next 2 cards.
That's a hell of a tell you have there, Williams.
What? Oh, you mean the hand? That's not a tell, it just does that sometimes.
That's the problem with your steampunk neural interface. It's cool to look at, but buggy as hell.
Actually, my scans indicate that Mr. Williams' hand is fully functional, and that its nervous tapping appears to be induced by an outside force. I'll see if I can isolate it.
Don't bother, it's Morse code.
What?
D-R-I-N.
K-M-O-R-E-B.
A-N-A-N-G.
Drink more Benang. Huh.
Your hand has apparently been possessed by a marketing department.
I'm going all in.
You don't have much anyway.
Nah.
Good ones are in North Dakota, London. There's a pretty good one somewhere in Minnesota. There's a second. That is the second biggest in the world. I don't know if any in Tennessee. That's where I live.
Oh, yeah!
I might be screwed here. I need a king. That's not a king. I mean, I've still got money, so I'm not worried about it, but still. Damn it. Okay, whatever.
Hey! A good thing!
Claptrap has a pair of
Google
ace,
says there's a
and
nice
the
one.
player has ace high.
I just
Claptrap
never looked it
wins
up, I
the
guess.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
Let me see it. Next hand, yes please.
Call.
Call.
It's not what I wanted, Google. What do we call?
Check.
Oh, there's one in Harriman. Damn. There's a spider lady who will be there this year. She sells glass spiders that are quite beautiful. That sounds amazing. Of course, I try not to buy knickknacks like that.
Check.
Not that I'm saying that
Could bet.
her art
Let's
isn't
get
great.
this party
It's just
lubricated.
Who dug it? That's a lot.
If I start buying stuff like that, it will start to clutter.
raise.
Like I've already got clutter, and I need to get rid of a lot of it. So I've been trying to
Trying to read my
not
face
do
for
that.
tells, huh? Well, good luck with that. I've taken so many blows to the head that the muscles in my face twitch for no damn reason at all. See?
Nah.
I'd buy a lot of Bowie knives. Yeah, you guys go ahead and paint the walls with your brains. I'm out.
Yep.
I'm going all in.
Damn.
All in.
If you've got, if you go to the one she's in, I recommend buying one. Good quality and only like $20. Put it in my personal favorite knife.
Yeah.
Okay. Put it on my personal favorite knife.
Cool.
The little robot has 2 pair, and Ash has 2 pair. Ash wins with the king kicker.
It's good to be the king.
Yeah, I could have kept on
Claptrap
that.
has been eliminated.
Well, that was a big ball of suck. I'm off to play a few million hands of video poker. See ya!
Do you have her name that I can look her up and see the kind of stuff she makes? Because if you do, that would be great. The game's actually dragging out a little bit. Damn. Oh.
You know, when I heard that Ash Williams was gonna be here tonight, I kinda thought you were gonna be a girl.
I'm getting a lot of that lately.
Don't, but I'll see if I
Probably
can
the
find
name
it.
Ashley
Thank you.
Used to be a boy's name, but that was way back in the 40s, Gone with the Wind and all that.
It's still a guy's name.
Well, technically, sure, yeah, but now that the girls have gotten a hold on it, dads don't want to slap a feminine name on their sons. Same thing happened to Leslie and Shannon and Vivian.
Vivian.
Oh, yeah, Hank really dodged a bullet on that one. Vivian Venture.
Ash grabs the pot.
Ha! Nothing can stop me now.
The blinds have been increased to 800. and 1600.
All in.
Impressive. Huh. I've got a bad feeling about this.
This is
Pretty
a bad
ballsy
idea.
move for a gelding.
Check.
Not exactly projecting a lot of strength there, kid.
Check. I'll bet. Smart move.
I didn't have fuck all. I just wanted to see how it played out.
Mr. Williams has a straight.
Yeah, I didn't have.
Brock has jack high.
I was
Mr.
trying to go
Williams
for a straight.
wins the pot.
Come to daddy.
I got the spider, but I don't think I have a
Ross
receipt, which is
Samson has been
unfortunate.
eliminated.
I'm sorry to hear.
This is a
That's
joke,
fine, though.
Right?
I'm not very good at jokes, but here's one. What's yellow and black and red all over?
What?
Brock Samson if he doesn't leave this table.
Ah, good one.
You ready to try and take down the king, kid?
I am fucking. I am not sitting well here.
Ready to give up?
Don't listen to him. With a little luck, you can still win. Especially if you grow a new brain.
Come on, Ash. It's only money.
Might lose to Ash. Might.
Bet. Okay, then.
He didn't have
Ah,
shit.
jeez.
That's what I thought.
Damn.
Ashley has a pair of sevens.
Thanks.
My silent friend has two pair. The player wins the hand.
Now I actually have something to play with.
Check. I'll check that.
I agree.
Okay, I'll bet.
I'm gonna do something stupid and raise.
I can't figure out whether your re-raise indicates a lack of poker skill or a lack of manners. To be fair, it could easily
I'll be
both.
honest, the only time I ever played this game was for a joke due to not actually
Oh,
knowing how to play
shit.
poker. I know how to play poker. I actually grew up playing it. He's wanting me to fold, but I'm not going to.
Crap!
I win. I've played poker in real life before. It's fun.
Ah, jeez.
Ash has a pair of kings. The player has two pair. The player wins.
Honestly, though, you might lose, but you just... I honestly thought you might lose, but you destroyed him. I honestly can't tell when these guys are bluffing. I'm just going on base what I think would be a good idea.
Well, bet.
How much? He keeps betting like really high.
Yep, that's a tough decision, all right.
Yeah, it is. But I've got an ace. I'll check.
Check. I'll check.
No, there's no evident bluff for anyone but Ash.
Ashley
And it
has
says
a pair of
dialogue.
jacks, and you have ace high.
Damn.
Ash wins.
Only reason I ever did good at this game was because I figured out that one. Because I figured that one out.
There's no shame in folding if you don't have a good hand. I just thought you should know that before rushing off to another testosterone-fueled showdown.
Listen, I actually thought he was bluffing, GLaDOS.
Have we met?
You really gonna put in like 9 grand?
You and the player travel in different...
Sure. Why not? Let's both do it.
Different circles. Ooh, well, Lottie freaking da.
Why are you putting in so fucking much? My God. He certainly
You should
likes to
know
bluff.
that a
Yeah.
Williams never bluffs.
Out of everyone at this
Except when we
table,
give-
Ash
Ah,
bluffs
hell.
the most. That is something I've noticed. Oh my God, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
There's no way in hell I'm coming back from this. Fuck. Okay, there it goes.
Yeah.
I
Ash
busted.
has
Fuck.
a full house, and the player has a pair of aces. Mr. Williams wins the pot.
The Ash and Wendy Williams Honeymoon Fund thanks you for your continued
If he would have
support.
gotten a queen, I would have won that. Tis unfortunate.
Ash
It's
wins
no
the
big deal.
tournament.
Ladies, gentlemen, robots, gorillas, it's been a pleasure.
In recognition of your minimal competence, the inventory would
Oh,
like you to
shut
have
up.
these inventory tokens.
We'll do one
I've
more
been
and then I'll
keeping your
probably
seat
call it.
warm while you've been away. The buy-in, please.
Gentleman and Claptrap.
Yeah, I'll call.
I fold.
Really?
Ah, fuzz nuggets.
Whoa, nice. He's gotta be bluffing, right? Yeah, no.
Okay, Claptrap, keep it cool. Don't stare.
Don't
at the
worry, I
money,
know what I'm
or
doing.
I'll think you're a creep.
Hopefully it doesn't take half an hour again. Oh, damn it.
All in.
Are you fucking serious? Uh-oh. You see, what I was trying to do... Oh, never mind, I might be fine. I'm more than fine. I was trying to steal the blinds. That's what I was trying to do.
Son of a...
Mr. Williams has.
I had no
a pair of
reason to
sevens,
win that.
and our silent
There's
friend has two pairs.
Jesus
the player
Christ.
wins the hand. Ashley Williams is eliminated.
Poor Ash Williams. He called my bluff and he
Looking for
died
something?
for it.
Check it out, Sam. I'm a tree surgeon.
He's not really a tree surgeon.
Open wide and say ah!
I love Sam and Max. He's not really a tree surgeon.
Thanks for another crappy hand, lady.
You're welcome. It's nice to be appreciated.
Call.
Call?
All
check that.
three of them shook their heads. Yeah.
Check.
Think of all the hamdingers we could buy with that.
Shh, I'm thinking. I call.
Race.
Pretty ballsy move for a gelding.
Hold
I don't know what that
I need
word
to turn on my
means.
internal camera so I can get a recording of your jaws dropping when I go all in, baby.
Damn.
Nope. I don't want to alarm you, but I think you're having a psychotic break.
I had that a while ago.
Dude.
I knew exactly. Yeah, no, I don't think this is gonna last half an hour. What?
Mr. Trap has a full house. The
You're
player
fucking
has
kidding
a
me.
Full house. Claptrap wins with the bigger house.
You thought I was bluffing? Sucks to be you.
A castrated animal, especially a male horse. Wow. Okay. Damn. Thanks, Brock. You see that? Lux said, fuck you.
I had the weirdest dream last night.
Did it involve Charles Manson, Rita Moreno, and a duck?
No, but
And it wasn't the weirdest dream.
Check.
betting.
I fold.
A judicious poker player knows the importance of a well-timed fold. And then there's you. Claptrap steals the pot.
Again? You shouldn't have. I call.
I
Can't
call.
believe Brock Sampson would say that to me. Actually, I can totally believe Brock Sampson would say that to me. I'll
Really?
raise. Yes!
Sure, why not?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I think I'll call.
Oh, the exact same situation happens again. So let us bet more.
Not bad. Not really good, but not bad.
25th anniversary, huh?
Yep.
But on the internet, it says that your first recorded adventure was in 1987. That's 26 years ago.
Nerd!
We kind of skipped 2004, so it's only been 25 years for us.
Welcome to the party, kid. I'm in.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that a bet? I couldn't see it without my electron microscope attachment. Call.
I'll call.
It's really good to do small bets because nobody's going to complain about small bets.
Check.
Ekche, Oozersley.
Hey, Max, what do you think I should do?
Lose 30 pounds and move out of your parents' house?
About the hand, chucklehead.
Oh, check.
Mr. Funny Chips has a pair of eights. The player has three of a kind. Mr. Sampson has ace high.
Why did you keep going if that's all you had?
Sam has
Well, I mean, I would
king
have
high.
kept going
The
with an ace
player
too. Never
wins.
mind.
Don't get cocky, kid.
Why can't I get cards like that?
Because you're a moron.
I just
I'd like a
realized.
second opinion on that.
That's true. You're a moron.
What'd you realize?
Call?
Brock's VA is the VA of Kronk. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they also do, what's his name? I don't need to bet. Joe from Joe Swanson from Family Guy. Pretty sure he does that voice too.
I didn't really look at my cards, but I'm calling anyway.
He has a very iconic voice. Yes. Goose goes poison. The poison for Cusco. I can't do his voice for shit. I can't.
All in.
Damn.
Could I call that on a single pair?
If I wore
Absolutely.
shoes, I would not want to be in yours right now.
Not this time.
Dang.
Belgium.
The
I
player
win.
has 2 pair. Sam has a pair of aces. The player wins the hand.
And I
Sam has
take
been
all of your
eliminated.
money. Thank
Maybe
you.
next time I should read up on poker strategies instead of reading funny lists on the internet.
Hey, Sam, check it
Nice,
out.
yeah.
6 pivotal moments in history that depended on lunch meats.
Curse you, Max.
I need to play a game of Sam and Max. They're just so nice.
These
They're
lines
so
are to
funny.
both the players of your
And I
army.
know there's like modern
Let's
Sam and
bump them
Max
up to
games, so
600 and 1200.
So, what are you? Some sort of helper robot?
Oh, the CL4PTP is so much more than a mere helper. We're companions, guides, teachers, comrades in arms.
Forget I asked.
I can do that too, see? Whoa! Accidentally erased my bar mitzvah there. Benzina!
kind of hoping for a
Check,
10.
check, check. Such a boring word.
I'm gonna check.
I don't think he has. He has a pair of
Claptrap
sevens.
has a pair of sevens, and you have
Nothing.
ace high.
I have
Claptrap
nothing.
wins.
Okay, there you go. Damn, GLaDOS, shut the fuck up. No, I like her dialogue.
When you screw with the clout.
There was probably a better way to phrase that.
I like her dialogue. I think it's funny.
Raise.
She's amazing. Yeah, she's great in this game. Do they all use their voice actors? Are these all like the official voice actors of these characters? As of the making of this game, of course. Yeah.
Although usually a sign of a weak hand, a check can also be used to disguise a stronger hand. In your case, I'll assume it's a sign of confusion.
These are the actual people. That's actually awesome. I didn't know they did that.
I'll bet.
Of course, this was during a time where Telltale was pretty much at their peak, so I guess that makes sense that they would have that kind of pull.
Yeah, that was probably the right move.
I am not getting in that.
Ah, damn it, all in.
I'll fold.
Rock steals the pot.
For the record, that was a bluff.
I believe you, but I wasn't going to take that chance.
What the hell is that crap?
I believe it is what the kids are calling dubstep.
Oh, Jesus, can't you play some sampling or something?
You better get used to this sound, Grandpa, because the dub is the only music that survives the great digital event horizon of 2033. Boom!
Great, another reason to die young.
Well,
Agreed.
That was a clever move that won't come back to bite you in your ample posterior.
Uh-oh, I made a mistake. I didn't actually mean to...
Sure,
okay,
why
never
not?
mind. I'm pretty sure he's bluffing, so...
Check.
Eh,
Okay.
I'm going all in, just like I was with your mama last night. Turns out she's a really good poker player.
Also, AI voice for GLaDOS wasn't possible and nobody could copy it, so they had to get it from Valve. It's
This is
actually
the part of the tournament where I
fantastic.
taunt you mercilessly until you call. Would you prefer to be compared to a chicken, the female reproductive system, or the French?
Nah.
Claptrap steals the pot.
Thanks for the free money, everybody.
Pretty sure he was bluffing. There you are. At the time, nobody could figure out what kind of auto-tuning was used.
I call.
What is right? I personally wouldn't know either.
I'll bet.
Fold.
Excuse me.
Said fold!
I like how intense Brock can get.
Do, 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 do. I bet.
Fine, take
Yeah,
the
that
damn
was
money.
probably the right move.
Claptrap steals the pot.
Fuck
There must be
you.
a glitch in the Matrix, because I got deja vu.
Shut the fuck up, Steve.
Hey, I just had a great idea.
Did you?
should totally ditch those venture losers and bodyguard for me.
I think you need a reboot there, Twiki.
That'll be great. You can escort me across the deadly planet of Pandora as I complete my epic quest for power, glory, and badass weaponry.
Give it a rest, Pinocchio.
Oh, come on. What can that Doc Venture guy give you that I can't?
He's bluffing. He's gotta be bluffing. There's no way he's had 3 good sets in a row.
Touche.
Not exactly projecting a lot of strength there, kid.
Carry the 3. I like big bets and I cannot lie. You other suckers can't deny. And that's about all I can do without getting sued.
Fine.
Ooh, this is not
People
going
got
to end
close, but I mean, why do they care? Ellen even had her voice in Cyberpunk. Yeah, that is right.
well. That checks
I
like a
totally
watered-down
forgot that
marinara. Weak
well,
sauce.
not GLaDOS,
Che, Oozers lay.
but that she was technically in Cyberpunk. Yeah, I knew you were.
Mr. Trap has a pair of 2s, and the player has a pair of 2s.
Nah, he still beats
Is
me because he had an
Standard
ace.
with worthless cards some sort of primitive Earth custom?
Claptrap wins with an ace kicker.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
God, that's annoying. I mean, I knew he was
Raise
bluffing,
blinds to 800 and 1600.
but he still beat me. Should have just folded.
I feel lucky. What about you, Punk?
I'll raise that.
Ah, fine.
Big mistake. Oh.
Looks like you backed poor old Claptrap into a corner.
No, I didn't. What? I knew you were bluffing, you son of a...
Oh,
Yeah!
Mr.
Give me
Fun
my
Chips
money,
has
you son of
3
a...
of a kind, and our
He was also
silent
thought to
friend
be in
has
FNAF
3 of a kind. The player wins with
FNAF
the
sister
king.
location due to someone accidentally getting her
Lucky
voice
bastard.
close. And big
You know
YouTubers
what
thinking
they
it was
say,
Ellen.
Lucky in cards,
Interesting.
unlucky in love. Oh wait, that's a bad thing, isn't it?
Which... Would it be Baby? I don't think it was Ballora. I want to say it was Baby's voice.
You can't win if you don't play. Ed.
She was not, though, by the way. Yeah, I
do I
didn't
have
think
a
she
booger on
would.
my nose?
Why did I... Well, I folded.
Just trying to figure out where your gas cap is.
You know what? Never mind. That was a good move.
Gas cap? Good sir, I am offended. All Claptrap units run on an advanced form of fusion.
The
one
vent
that is both
voice.
carbon neutral and remarkably affordable to the average consumer.
Oh, jeez. I'll win.
Not this time.
Brock steals the pot.
Yeah, that was probably the right call. So anyway, if you're running on fusion, then why am I smelling diesel fumes?
Oh, that's my aftershave. Nothing drives the lady robots crazy like a few dabs of burning hydrocarbons behind the audio sensors. Oh, yeah.
Ah, damn it, I'll end.
Really? I'm out.
I think you're bluffing.
I really thought you'd fold there.
You were bluffing. The vent voice. Haha. The vent voice. Was that the one where you're trying to keep something held closed and someone's talking to you, trying to walk you
And
through
there
it?
goes the double tap.
The player has a flush. Rock Samson has king high. The player wins.
Why can't I get cards like
I
that?
didn't mean to kill
Because
you
you're a
that
moron.
hard.
Well, I'd
Damn.
like a second opinion on that.
That's true. You're a moron.
Well done. Now we'll see how you do when I'm
That's
not
true,
stacking
you're a
the deck in your
moron.
favor.
You weren't stacking the
Rock
deck in my
Samson has been
favor.
eliminated.
Oh, son of a bitch. You guys are smarter than you look.
Well, 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 well.
You and me and a big
No, that's
pile of
baby.
chips,
When you
just
go
like
through
the
the
robot
vents, a
gods
voice's motion sensor activated and whatever vent. Oh, okay. Motion sensor active and circus baby gallery vent, for example. Oh, okay.
intended. Check-a-rooney. Checking.
I will also check.
Check. That. Interesting fold.
I don't have anything.
Claptrap steals the pot.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
It's like 2 seconds of dialogue in the entire game, but Jacksepticeye thought it was GLaDOS. I didn't watch his Let's Play. I watched Mark's Let's Play.
Oh! Raise. Go on with your bad self.
I'll call you on that. So then the community for about 2 months thought it was Ellen. Oh, okay.
According to the atomic clock in my positronic brain, it's time to make things interesting.
He's trying to bluff me, so I'm
Wow.
gonna call him.
That was a clever move that won't come back to bite you in your ample posterior.
Check.
He ain't got anything. I
The
knew it.
little robot has a pair of fours. The player has a pair of fours. The
I
player
knew it.
Wins with the king kicker.
You
At the
can't
turn,
bluff me
the
that
blinds will now
easily.
be 1,000 and 2,000.
That's a check. Hey, buddy, want to split this pot and call it a night?
The experiment will proceed until its conclusion.
Experiment?
Did I say experiment? I meant tournament. Where is my mind this evening?
I'll check that. Check, please.
Yeah, I'll go with you. No, you
Mr.
didn't have
Jack
anything.
has a pair of sevens, and you have a pair of sevens.
I win with the ace
wins
kicker,
with
baby.
An ace kicker.
Yeah.
I am so into these cards.
Claptrap steals the blinds.
Check or bet? Check. Bet. Check. Bet. Raise. Here's my bet now. So call me maybe.
You're bluffing.
I bet.
I still say you're bluffing.
I check.
I knew it.
Heh, let's go all in.
Oh.
Ah, come on. Call it. It'll be fun.
Hey, you got a
little
pair of
robot
jacks?
has
Okay.
A flush. The player
Oh, you had a
has
flush.
ace high.
I didn't have shit.
Claptrap wins the pot.
If this keeps up, I may have to upgrade my chassis to store all my money.
Damn. Alright.
So, Marceau, what's your racket? Too ashamed to tell me, huh?
That's not shame. That's the player.
You say tomato, I say person whose muteness renders them incapable of refusing my friendship. Hey, new best buddy.
Actually, you know what? Raise the stakes a little.
Ooh, impressive. Well, I raise. I'm betting. Ooh, impressive.
I've got a straight. You might have a
Claptrap
minor
has
case of
two
serious brain
pairs,
energy.
And our silent friend has a straight. The player wins the hand.
Do
Well,
I?
of course
Or am
you
I
won
just
with
smart?
those cards. Even Steve could have won with those cards. And all he can say is hey-o. Shut the fuck up, Steve. People say I'm annoying.
I heard the voice in my mind writing that. I play Portal too much.
Jack? Check.
11% of all poker moves are checks. It's
I
not an
reference
interesting
Steve every
statistic,
week, at least
but
once.
neither was your
It's
check.
fair. Heyo. I mean, I'd reference him too. I'm pretty sure I have something here, so I'm gonna check and let something happen.
Mr. Funny Chips has King High, and you have King High. Claptrap wins with a queen kicker.
It's
That was
4
like
grand
taking
case.
candy from a baby. What's on Pandora is really hard, because they're all armed to the teeth that they don't have yet.
Did you know that the term blinds was coined by a blind poker player in the 19th century? Of course you didn't, because it's a lie. In any event, I'm upping the blinds to 1,200 and 2,400.
Damn.
Call. All right, that's it. I'm flipping a virtual coin to make my decision. Ah! How does a virtual coin land on its side? Oh, I'm sorry. Did the size of my bet intimidate you? My
What do
sensors
we
indicate
want?
that you're way too big a loser to call me.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna call you.
Claptrap steals the pot.
I'll let you have it this time.
The only thing better
It's
than
been a
winning
minute since
is
you've had,
winning
like,
again.
anything actually. Not taking as many.
it's just a matter of time before you're blown away by my superior robot brain, right?
He's just trying to get under your skin. It's not a matter of time. It's also a matter of probability and intelligence.
He's bluffing hard.
That's a check.
I knew it.
Wow, a check. I'll alert the media.
Love how he said it wouldn't
I
take half
get
an
that.
hour, and it's been half an
all
hour.
in.
Alright,
Do
I'll
you
call
know
you.
who I think I am? You can't do that to me.
Claptrap has two
Yes.
pair, and the player has a pair of sevens. Claptrap wins the hand.
Damn.
The tournament winner is Claptrap.
Wait, I won? I feel great. Maybe my life ain't so bad after all.
All your fellow Claptraps are still dead.
Well, that was short-lived.
Yeah, good game.
You may not have emerged triumphant, but at least you didn't lose. So here are some inventory tokens.
You don't completely suck. Here, have some pity stuff. Alright. You said you're ending, right? Yeah, I'm a... It's like 11:30. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Thank you for joining me, though. So, you have a good night. I was gonna do a thing. I forgot what it was. Alright, have a great night. Then, that's a threat, of course. Don't worry. I'll take it as such. Good night.